Each leaf on the tree is made from recycled paper. The leaf is a of our life. Between young learners,
planting, replenishing.
But we also discussed cooperation in other sectors of the agriculture. We also touched upon cooperation in the sector of modern technologies, environment protection. We also discussed various forms of winning energy from renewable sources, be it hydropower plants or be it wind farms or be it solar energy. I informed Mr. President about our transition process according to the commitments that we made connected with our presence in the European Union. We are making those commitments in climate protection. We are planning to transform our energy sector. We plan to develop nuclear energy in Poland. This is an indispensable element necessary for implementing European climate policy in the future. But I also mentioned that we are planning an energy mix in the future with a big share also of renewable energy. These were the topics that we discussed with Mr. President. We also talked about geothermal energy. I gave an account to Mr. President of an investment which we have in Poland right now in the Podhale region in the south. The deepest drill well is being carried out. Our engineers, our geologists are exploring and searching at the level of even 7,000 meters. They are searching for water with such temperature which will make it possible not only to power households and utility buildings with geothermal energy, to provide heating for buildings, to provide hot water, but also, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that a geothermal power plant can be built in Poland. To build such a plant, we need to have the temperature of water exceeding 100 degrees, and we hope that such hot water will be found to that aim.
We have discussed widely on the agricultural sector, how we can leverage on the expertise that exists in dam construction, water storage, and other water technologies between our two countries, realizing that Kenya being 85% arid and semi-arid, the requirement for water storage, water technologies use, and also dam construction for water harvesting is an important component of our development program. And therefore, Mr. President, I want to thank you for the offer you have made to work with us in that space of water, water being a very important component of my administration's plan on how to get agriculture away from rain-fed and more towards irrigation. I also want to thank you, Mr. President, for the consideration that Poland has already made, especially in the area of dairy. We already have 350 milk cooling plants around Kenya, courtesy of a program between our two countries. And I am looking forward to the speedy conclusion of the other 650 milk coolers that will help expand our dairy industry, save on the post-harvest losses because of inavailability of cold room and cold chain facilities. And hopefully, Mr. President, when we finally conclude on this, we will see a much more robust dairy sector in Kenya, because it is our intention to increase our milk production from 5 billion liters to 10 billion liters in the next 5 years. On environment and climate change, we discussed our shared concern about the existential threat the globe faces and emphasized the need for concerted efforts to mitigate climate change. I requested President Duda to consider supporting the call to action by world leaders through the Nairobi Declaration, the outcome document of the Africa Climate Summit held in September last year. Kenya and Poland have agreed to work together to increase joint efforts to the decarbonization agenda in line with the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, strengthen resilience and adaptive capacity, and give priority to green growth. We have also committed to advocating for a more reformed and inclusive global climate financing. I have informed my good brother, President Duda, of our capacities in green energy. I have informed him that 93% of our grid is green, and we have huge potential. And Polish companies are invited to invest in their manufacturing capacities in Kenya using our green energy. It will not only help us to unlock the huge potential of green energy in our country, it will also give Polish companies an opportunity to use clean energy for industrialization and help decarbonize Polish economy.